say other than the
Okay,
act
so
itself.
then you don't have an argument for why she should be able to get an abortion if she's raped. You don't have an argument.
How do I like that's? I'm telling you my argument.
You just said you don't have an argument, dude.
When did I say I don't have an argument? I said I don't have a reason for.
That's what an argument is. An argument is a reason for a proposition. An argument, by definition, is a reason or a set of reasons for a proposition. So if you say I don't have a reason for this proposition, that's you. At least that's equivalent to you saying that you don't have an argument or any way to argue for this proposition being true.
So you think? So would you say it's not an argument and not logical to say that I think Schroeder is wrong because it's taking someone's life? You would say that that's not a good argument at all. That doesn't make sense.
It actually, that would literally be a bad argument because you could have instances where you take somebody's life and it's not Schroeder. So that's not what Schroeder is.
I personally think that it would still be Schroeder. It would just be justified. But you're still
that's a contradiction in terms. That's a contradiction. You can't. You understand it's a contradiction in terms.
Schroeder's not always wrong. It depends.
Look.
If somebody were to run at me with a poker and I were to poke them first, I just murdered them, but that was justified because I was defending myself.
If it's justified, then it's not Schroeder. Look, listen to me. Look, okay. Yes, we are serious.
You're still taking someone's life. It's just not wrong.
You are confused on the concept of Schroeder. You think Schroeder just means taking a life. False. That's not what Schroeder means.
I think that Schroeder means yes, taking a life of someone.
And I'm telling you that's false. That's not what Schroeder means. That's not how anybody understands the term. I should say you're not like false in using the language that way, but I'm saying
how would you define Schroeder then?
Schroeder, the way that I and literally any other fucking human being on this planet would define it, is the unjustified killing of a person. So it has to be the case that it's a killing and that it's unjustified, not just killing. So again, there's going to be a distinction. Hold on a second. There's going to be a distinction between Schroeder and killing. So when it comes to the case of killing, that is something which is open to the possibility of justification. Whereas in the case of Schroeder, it's closed to the possibility of justification. There's no world where Schroeder could obtain whilst simultaneously being justified. That's impossible. It's not even logically possible for that to be the case.
Well, I feel like that's just kind of, like, I can get your point, obviously. I just feel like I've heard so many people talk about first-degree murder cases in the sense of he, I don't know if I can even say this, if he killed someone, which is murder and kill.
I'm not talking about that. Look.
You just said murder and kill are two different things. Killed can be justified, but murder can't.
I'm not talking about, you're not listening to me. I'm not talking about what it says in the law. I'm talking about the concept itself.
I didn't say the law. What?
You did. You talked about first-degree murder.
I said that somebody could consider the act of first-degree murder killing. That's what I didn't say legally. That's what to write. I'm saying that's what people can say.
Do you understand citing first degree is a legal thing?
I understand that that's a legal action, but I wasn't using it as a term of this is legal. Like this. First-degree murder and killed are legal terms. Like, I wasn't using killing as a legal term. I was saying that people can use it as a legal term. So how does that make sense?
Okay, so if you're saying people can use it in this way, what part of what I said is that responding to?
Because you were explaining that killing is justified and murder is unjustified. So explain how that makes sense.
I literally did.
Okay, then... You didn't explain how that makes sense. I just said it, and then your response was, I'm not talking about the law, but you never explained it.
I did, but you didn't listen. Just because you didn't understand the explanation doesn't mean that it was never explained. I'll do it again. It's contained in the concept. Do you know what it means to be contained in a concept?
Yes.
It means it's constitutive. It's part of the meaning of the term. Okay? It's inseparably linked. That murder is, by definition, an unjustified instance of a killing. Whereas in the case of killing, they're not contained within each other. Okay, you could have instances where you kill somebody and it'd be justified. Do you understand?
Right, that's what I
So just because you say, so just hold on a second, that's not what you said. You said
that is, I don't think you're listening to me. You can't talk over me.
You said you said they're the same thing. You said murder is killing.
I asked you in the hypothetical.
Wait, so you didn't say murderous killing?
I did before we started talking about
I
this.
realized
Right?
that's wrong.
Can I ask you that question again? Because apparently, and that question then just it's because they're doing it.
Just give your closing statement. Yeah.
Okay, so the question that I
But they saw that more and more people were coming up to go after.
I would just, you know, you have the truth, which is God's word. And it's important for, you know, these believers outside of you to have a conversation. Kevin said chicken, you're a Bill Romo. It's funny.
Get my mark!
This is good. I actually learned a lot. I
Shit,
really
yeah.
earlier.
Sweet.
Is also Christianity. It told me it was like, oh, that's been a long road.
It's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm still learning. We're all still learning. Like, you know, it's all a learning process.
So, like for me, I was actually in the middle of all that. I was in middle school. I brought up Jesus still exists because I was looking at painting. We can't really have like idols, like statues. Painting, they like excel.
Personally, I have no issues with icons, except icon for Jesus. That's the issue. Is icon for Jesus. So because he is divine, and we're not worthy of his presence, but also making, like, giving him a face that we don't know what he looks like is gross. You know, putting him on our level than he is to be, you know, worshipped. He is so greater than just to be put into, like, a whole picture. So even, I don't know if anybody else thinks this, but any time that I like think about Jesus, I almost imagine him like I don't see his face.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wasn't God... Okay.
Well, listen, because, like, if you do...
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Well, he did. I understand. No, I understand that, but he is still God. I'm not going to...
That was close.
But him,
Another!
you know, like, put him in a photo and
I like that.
pretend like I, you know what I mean? Like, I pretend like I know what he looks like. I think is doing him a disservice.
It talks about this person is like be at the same level. It's a reject that.
I do have a question on chicken. What are your thoughts on the
Don't smoke!
yeah. I do make it into like a photo. Like I take so seriously his divine nature. And to be in the presence of that. Like I just don't even want to play with that. Like I just so like whenever I do even imagine with Jesus Christ, like I don't imagine him like with a face. It's just
That's what these second shots are.
no, I understand that, but what I'm saying is
Well, ice on it!
to
Spin over!
so like okay, for instance, like when some people think about Jesus and they're reading the Bible, they're imagining him as a bride chosen. So like I don't want to just imagine what he looks like. Because he is so beautiful and he is just this perfect. I just can't almost.
Chicken, would
Wait.
you say that
Oh, that was close.
No.
Sick? No. I don't think it was sick. I just don't agree completely. Now, people say that it would be like a secondary violation. But it could turn into Jesus instead of actually just worshiping Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it can't get into it. I don't think it's sin. It's honor God and have it else.
right? Yeah, because there's a difference between worship and admiration. You know,
Gee, if only.
That's all.
Gee, if only they would know that. You know, us Catholics, we clearly understand.
Well, technically, I'm Catholic, so.
I told you, one can subscribe to the religion. I don't know what that is.
oh my goodness.
Is this a new guest?
Yes.
Sophia, she's an abolitionist. I guess that's what Victor said earlier.
Oh.
Is that true, Sophia? Are you there?
So, chicken, if you don't think, since Jesus is perfect, like, well, I'm gonna assume you have pictures of, like, kids, right? House.
Well, sure, but I'm not comparing it. I already said I look like I just can't find my husband. My husband expected voluntary to Jesus that way. Like, if you're okay with icons of any of the saints, I'm okay with the icons here. That's fine. All that stuff is fine. We just have our own. But when it comes to Jesus, it's like I take Jesus. Like,
I'll take those.
I take Jesus to not just be kind of like condense it to a photo and then just put this look on him that I know what he looks like or whatever. Even if there's a shroud of Turin, that's fine. I agree the shroud of Turin is actually Jesus. Like, it's from Jesus. So, but what I'm saying is, he is so divine that I'm not even worthy of being in his presence while I'm hearing his word. So I just take it more serious. To not have my Jesus.
I think the incarnation is one of the most important aspects of Christianity.
So I do want to say something. There's a guy out here, his name is Bill Curtis. He has the Shrek Turn in person, and he does he does education on it. I can send you his profile. He goes live every so often. He does videos on it. So.
Is this news to me?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's very educational.
Nobody told me about this.
Got it.
I would say with that, like, I just caution against anything that would, like, represent Jesus Christ that we call him to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'm Jesus is that is. It's parts of the
She said she was pro-life from conception. So Sophia, what do you mean by conception?
Then they were none.
Sophia, you're 18, correct?
Yes, I'm trying to be quiet. I'm supposed to be sleeping.
Oh. But yeah, so here's the thing though. We don't give any exception, and if you're a Christian, you probably should not either, because it goes against what God says. And God says that he knit us. He knew us before we were born. He has a plan for us, including babies conceived by or any other unfortunate event. Oh no, we don't. They changed it. We don't have to, like, censor is contemporary. Yeah, but yeah, Sophia, I definitely would not give any exception. And yeah, it's not. It goes against
Target my mark.
I guess you could say I'm a follower of Christ, but like I wouldn't label myself a Christian or like a Catholic.
So like, do you go to a church? Do you read the Bible or anything?
I go to church now. I go to church on Sunday.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Sophia. If you're 18, you wouldn't be, going back and forth to your parents' house and stuff like that. I don't think. What do you think, you guys?
I still understand.
Yeah, sorry, Sophia.
I would disagree. I would really disagree.
I don't think. What? After you turn 18, you don't do that. Like, that's not like, like. Yeah, I don't trust that. I'm sorry.
Okay, but Vic said that she was an abolitionist, and then like yesterday somebody said she was an abolitionist. So
and then she said she's pro-life with exceptions. I don't.
Maybe it's a different one. Maybe it's a different one.
no.
No, it's the same one. Yeah, no. And I'm sorry, but like, what 18-year-old has that like that right now, like.
Be surprised. Look.
It doesn't sit well with me right now.
Look, if you still live under your parents' roofs, you still have to.
I mean, I guess, but I just don't. It doesn't sit well with me. I apologize. I just don't. I don't feel comfortable with that. It might.
Don't let anybody try to change your mind. No. Whatever, it's your life.
Anywho, back to the free Catholic education part of the program.
I'm gonna drop you if you don't stop.
Why is my free speech being violated?
That time, that's what.
Yeah.
My mom. That time, like the 14-year-old, like she gets up and she wants. She does. As long as her schoolwork is getting done, her chores are done, I don't bother her too much. So I don't see telling an 18-year-old, okay, it's bedtime with that. That's.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't feel like that's so comfortable with it. No offense, Sophia. It doesn't sit right with me.
Wait, why is my free speech being violated?
You don't have speech is being
Well, I'm trying to start a Shopify account with Catholic, products. If you guys are interested, let me know.
You're still trying to start it? This
Well-
was like 7 hours ago.
Well, I don't know. I'm not very tech savvy.
Serious.
Shopify
Well, my phone has like 2 gigabytes left, so I might not be able to do it. I do, but I have like 100 tabs. I do, but
I should get one though. I should get a laptop.
I do, but I have like 100 tabs,
My kids don't, so that tells you.
Well, isn't like,
I have like
yeah, wasn't Mermaid like, isn't Mermaid like 53 or something? I can't remember.
same age though, right?
34.
So what, 91?
Yeah.
We don't want this.
Oh, I mean, you're older than you, chicken. Respect your elders.
If I could drop you, I would. Wait. Get shut up.
Wait, Gage, how old are you again?
I was born in 98.
Oh my
No. He's 90? Or 91? 90.
Yeah, everybody can actually play
Oh, Gage is older than you.
I thought he'd be like 30.
97. My uncle.
Well, protect you from your 24, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's still a child. He's something else fully developed yet.
Hey. I'm married, so, you know.
Listen to your elders. Get out of the Catholic.
I'm not in the Catholic Church. I want to inquire. They're irrational. Nobody should listen to them. Well, actually, nobody should listen to really any pro-choicer.
Yeah, that's true.
The only people we should listen to are the Catholics. And the Pope.
Brother.
It's possible that I might listen to this.
Honestly, he was good faith.
I didn't listen. He said he just wasn't trying to be prideful. And to me, that's always
Yeah, it's a W.
Here's the thing too. Well, and here's another thing too is like people consider it prideful to just proclaim what God's promise is. That's not right. That's literally disobeying what God's word says. So if He says, "If you call out unto His name, you shall be saved." If I'm saying that I'm saved, that's not pride. That's me proclaiming God's promise. Because if the gospel is good news, then you know, if the gospel is good news, then that means we are going to be with Christ when we die. But if others are saying you don't know you're going to be with Christ, how is that good news?
Well, we do have the Vicar of Christ to explain everything.
I'm just talking to Mark.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, if the gospel is really absolutely good news, then the good news is that we are to be with Christ when we die.
well.
You don't know. But if you don't know, if you're going to be with Christ, then how is that good news?
Yeah, I mean,
Because His word says, you know, His word says that we are going to be with Him when we die. So it's like, if His word says it, and I'm just proclaiming that, I'm not being prideful.
that's true. That's true. For me, I always try to avoid it. The original sin.
Well, I have a question. What constitutes as pride?
That's a chin swing.
And I
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, what would be pride?
Loving oneself, I guess you would say. Giving into fleshly desires.
Wouldn't that be like an example? Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, lust is one I would believe so. Yeah.
That'd be an example of pride, right? Like,
Yeah.
Lucifer is the definition of pride.
Okay.
Yes.
Not submitting to the authority Jesus gave is also, I would say, pretty prideful. But sorry for another day.
Bro.
I would take that offer on the free classes because they usually start at $500 a month. Not cheap.
No, thank you. I'd rather die.
That's what they all say. They always end up changing their minds, though. The free Catholic education. And the merch, too. Get, like, good merch.
Unless Yes.
Oh, well, okay.
Unless, what's the deal with the holy water? Like, it's always at the entrance.
It's all prayed of.
Yeah, we bless it. Yeah, it's blessed. We bless stuff with it.
My church doesn't have it.
Well, so the Catholic Church, their holy water actually catches on fire, so I'm a little sus.
What? Are you serious?
I think you have us confused with someone else. I think I don't.
Okay, I was like, bro.
I don't recall.
I was sent to a Catholic school in
Smoke out!
grade, and I almost stayed for 4 months until I got kicked out. And a contributing factor of this exodus was that I built the water level.
How could you?
I don't know what
That's sacrilege.
Blessed a piece of ice.
Very cute baby.
I mean, I just
Throwing smoke!
so I thought that, and apparently it wasn't.
Yes, you do not have the authority to speak on such. That's pretty funny.
I was a child the first time, and I didn't think I really understood it. You
I
know?
got baptized in Mormon.
Oh my goodness, you were confused.
Yeah.
Throwing smoke!
The kid.
Well, I
And then
think
I was baptized. My second time I was baptized. It was like a mega church. So.
was it Joel Osteen? Was it Joel Osteen?
For me, I also still
Enemy mark!
They're demonic. Joel Osteen's demonic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smoke out!
I'm not saying because it's big it's bad. It's just they're demonic. Those mega churches.
I mean, they can be a congregation of 2001.
Yeah, they're demonic.
That's like 2% of all churches in America.
It depends on what they teach.
I just don't think it's ridiculous about that. I guess they're coming down to see what
What is that? That's pretty ridiculous. You see, in Rome we don't have such nonsense. Uh-oh.
Just kidding. I don't know any if they're listening to
Smoke out!
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's straight up just getting people to help. So.
Well, you want to know you want to know what they use going to
Bring out!
I went to one of those churches where it's like the pastor was blue screen and stuff, you know. Well,
Throwing smoke!
it was like 5 churches or something. I went in there and like they play songs when you come in and stuff like that before church starts.
Yeah.
And they started singing Joe.
Oh my
and
goodness.
that's when I knew that I never could go back to that church. Ever.
Yeah, they're confused. They're confused. This is why you should come to a. This is why you should come to a Latin mass in the Catholic Church. Very beautiful. What?
So hot!
Why is my free speech being violated? Why is my free speech being violated? Sorry. Why is my free speech being violated? Host, my free speech is being violated.
Oh, speaking of I forgot I was following. Transformation.
Yeah, like
My God, oh my goodness. Horrendous.
Oh, him, yeah. Do you guys know this person? Do you know this person named Hakuna Makati? I think that's her name.
Smoke out.
Jeez. Yeah.
In cars.
Yeah, Art was in there. That was
Yes.
Hakuna
one
Mak.
that was on our panel today. She was in there yesterday too.
It's a Hakuna Makati. Like, they're not very smart. It's an echo chamber.
I'm
The
in
second you say
zone,
something
baby.
intelligent in like a lot of pro-choice lives, they mute you.
Dig in, baby. We going into overtime.
Panel, and he was a smart super choice.
Let's get
Help
Who
her
that?
arguments. And she was literally
Get
just
Mark.
being combative towards him.
I think he's pro-life.
Muting him. So he's Princess, he does both, but he does both arguments, but yeah, he is pro-choice. But yeah, he was like trying to like help her argument, and she was just like she was so dumb, she wasn't even like getting it. She thought that he was like arguing with her or something. And he's like, I'm literally just trying to like your argument. It was crazy.
Well, it's an echo chamber. It's like they want their ideas repeated and bouncing off a wall, you know?
Well, it was only Mark. That was it. It was her, and then it was just him, not him. And she dropped him. It was
Target Mark.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the dumbest thing I've seen all day.
You know, it makes me think doing this in person is way harder than online. I can't be around this much nonsense in real life.
Yeah, I've tried. Lord, where they come to the guy who like it or anything. It didn't go too well. So it's like people behind me and like get along.
And you can't.
Sometimes I talk to people on Call of Duty about abortion.
Yeah, she was doing that one time we were playing Modern Warfare 3. It's really hard to do in real life because you can't mute people, and like I don't want to be around.
I believe that because like, nowadays,
Take your fire.
like in Xbox 360 games, it's fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to try to do that though. I want to, like, okay, so is it difficult for like a woman to stream?
No.
Do that.
It's unbiblical to be not Catholic. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's gonna get good.
My free.
It's gonna get good at thinking.
Maybe I should.
Okay, I apologize. I don't want my free speech violated again.
If you know the gospel, that's all you need. That's all you need.
We have that.
Throwing smoke.
No, but be able to like go on like switch. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, no, I get it. I understand that, but I would just say, you know, really the gospel is the most important because that's really what's gonna, you know, make the change.
Yeah.
Wait, if I may ask, how long have you guys been Christians? Your whole life?
No, I got saved in 2016. It's almost 10 years for me.
I mean, I was saved as a child, but again, I didn't really understand what that meant, so I'd say maybe a couple of years for me, to be honest.
Anybody else? But
But for me, it was like last month.
oh,
Throwing
okay,
smoke.
nice.
What? Really? Oh, shut up.
Enemy spotted.
But I thought he was forever. Great, I was raised Catholic.
It's never nap time, baby.
Were you an adult when you were in Mormon church? So was it Mormon first?
Like trying to figure out
Enemy mark!
Gotcha.
Been a Jehovah's Witness for one service, and then I don't know if that counts.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I don't remember it. And then I took a break.
Oh my goodness. You've been saved from those delusional people. Very nice people, very delusional.
Smoke out.
Yeah, very lost individuals.
Apparently they believe black people are cursed. I don't know what to say.
Mormons, that's the Mormon. Yeah, that's the Mormons, yeah.
But also, even it's very weird to have a separate like, there's a verse in Deuteronomy that says you cannot have.
Enemy spotted.
Well, Mark, if your profile picture is you, how did you get baptized in the Mormon church? It's not you.
It's Mark, WWE wrestler.
Oh, I heard about that guy. You know, I just realized WWE is not real.
Oh my gosh. Goodbye.
It's like not real.
Oh my gosh. Goodbye. There's no... Stop trolling. That's crazy.
It's been very like information. It kind of re-cemented my I think because I came into 6 years, so.
Well, with all due respect, Mermaid, I don't like that my free speech is being violated yet again.
Smoke out.
Well, please, with all due respect, stop saying dumb things.
Hey, that wasn't dumb.
Oh, did somebody mute him or mute him? Or sure you drive. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's free. It's okay.
Yes, I was summoned. Anyone here?
Mermaid said WWE is scripted, though.
Oh.
Summon, you were conjured.
Oh. I do not know the
Never nap time,
difference.
baby.
The Magisterium hasn't told me the difference.
There's a difference.
Oh my gosh.
And now,
Was he raptured?
That's what I want to get to.
Smoke out.
The very last couple.
No, actually, so, Arpazo is in, gosh, what book is that? In a book in the New Testament, which is caught up, but, so, it's just gonna depend, because the age below you is post-millennial, you know what Hirochi's eschatology is, what is it? Or do you know? Or do you have a stance?
Throwing smoke.
That's your view on the end times, that's what that means.
Doesn't that just cover this? I have a stance, but I don't know what the technical term is.
Lock and load.
Okay. So are you just free mill? Like historical?
Let's give someone the cake.
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna preach Jesus. And if you don't turn, amen.
Throwing smoke.
Yeah, I know, same, because it's not going to change how we function day to day. What are you for a cheap? I mean, there's really only, like 3 views, technically.
What are they?
So, based off my research, I'm not granted, whether it is, like, I'm kind of like Gage in this instance, to where, like, I really don't care, but what I think is, first off, I think that,
that talk about time frame and things of this nature. One is called Aeonios and one is called Ionios, right? So, where we get the term eon from is from this word Ionios, right? A lot of the term for like everlasting hellfire comes from Eternus and from the universal word for hell that we got from the Latin Vulcan. But I started accepting on this specifically because of the fact that, you know, in the Greek and in the Hebrew, there's 5 different words for the underworld. There's 5 different quote-unquote realms. Like you got Sheol, you got Hades, you got Gehenna, you got there's 5. So you got yeah. So you got Sheol, you got Hades, you got Gehenna, you got Abyssal, and you got Tartarus. From my understanding, Tartarus is the place that was specifically designed for the blasphemy. The term Aeonios is used here, and this is where I kind of get a little bit confused, because where it talks about the parable of the goat and the sheep, it says, "Depart from me, I never knew you." Depart from me, I never knew you, or whatever. The word that's there in the Greek is called Ionios, which means age of the world.
Enemy mark!
The only time where it talks about perpetual torment or things of this nature is 2 times in the New Testament. One is whenever it's describing God's omnipotence, and the other one is whenever it's describing the duration of torment for the blasphemy angels. In every sense, has talked about tormenting or condemning his creation, us. The term Ionios has been used, which would be the age of the worlds. I'm still kind of agnostic to this, but at least the majority of us, I think there may possibly be a reunification process, where it talks about like in Revelation, where it talks about there will be a new heaven and a new earth. I think this would also, like, at least in Prima Facie, it seems like that would be congruent with that. But either or, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. Like, God's sovereignty is ultimately going to choose, like, what it is, all that stuff entails.
Alright, am I going to have to learn the Latin? Like, is it useful?
The Latin, I would say you would need to look at the Greek and the Hebrew. The issue is that there's a lot of translations that we get from the English, or that we look at as the English, that come from the Latin Vulcan. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of translations that we read today, like modern English, that come from a combination of the Latin Vulcan and the Greek. So a lot of the times I like to skip all that BS, and if I have a question, I'll just go directly to the Greek and the Hebrew.
You guys know way more than me. My head is actually still spinning. It's awful.
I would say something. I would say something, but I don't want my free speech violated yet again. I was going to say
Is that in the Bible? That's not referenced in the Bible anywhere, is it? Yes, that one.
Not necessarily that it existed, but it did say that he was dropping the ball.
Wait, was that the same Paul that wiped his face that Veronica used or something? Was that the same thing? Oh, okay.
No, they're talking about the one that he was wrapped in when he was in the tomb.
Oh.
My mind is below. That's great.
And tell me about that.
So Heather in the comments said BibleHub.com is a good reference tool, and then also I also like to use Step Bible app, which is a program wonderful. It has the Greek translation of the Old Testament and then the Greek New Testament.
You can also use Bible Gateway, like Little Letter Bible, Bible Gateway, Bible Hub, anything that has like a lexicon or like
like exhaustive concordance. They because they pull directly from the Greek.
Oh yeah!
Something else that you can look
Let's
at
give
is
him
the
somewhat to
NET.
came for.
That's November, Echo, Tango. So whenever you look at this, it gives you correct references to the papyrus in the scripture was
Supplies for the effort.
Are these things free?
They should be, yeah.
Yes.
Should be.
What is corrosion?
Ooh, daddy.
Oh, maybe I should have mentioned that.
Time to get messy.
Send you something like this.
So the only reason I'm ending in 15 minutes is because procedure tomorrow morning, the endoscopy. So I want to get this before.
I'm just popping up real quick because we're talking about words. I learned a new word today. I still have to look to see if it's super loud, but it's Septagusma. Because that's what today is. It's weird.
My eyes deceive me. Did I really just see the Locust hand you your collective asses?